Forge greatness, this is what you need. Next level marketplace with the NFT. Music, podcasts, movies, and more. Crypto games, take it to the next level for sure. Or system, or system. If you buy the NFT, this is what you're missing. Or system, or system. If you buy the NFT, this is what you're missing. To my movie makers and musicians, time to level up. Bring your content, even all my game developers. We got movie streaming, music streaming, so you wanna be in the mix. This ain't no big production company. Over 25,000 or users, yes indeed. Only charging 2.3% sales fee. Own all your music, all your games, own your future. Set your own terms. This is how you do it. You need or system, or system. If you buy the NFT, this is what you're missing. Or system, or system. If you buy the NFT, this is what you're missing. Let's go. Forge greatness. Woo.
The OR token is not a security. The OR token is not a stock. It is a video game token and is used for in-game purchases in OR-supported websites, video games, and the OR-Forge NFT marketplace. No ownership guarantees a percentage of any ownership of OR Systems Inc., any video games, content, media productions, or other, until options are extended. OR Systems Inc. is a privately owned and operated organization that utilizes blockchain technologies and provides real-world value to the intrinsic video game currency. As such, please ensure you approach the OR token at your own discretion. No one involved in this video is a financial advisor.
Whoa!
Yo.
What's going on, Warriors? Episode
Ladies and gentlemen,
54.25.
54 and a quarter. 25. 54 and why is that? Because it's not a long show today.
No, it's the holiday
it's the Christmas season. It's a Christmas season. It's going to be difficult to get a guest without. They're probably at a holiday party. Good for them.
I got things.
They're probably enjoying that, but guess what? We're all remote. This is our party. We're here with you. Thank you so much for joining us. Episode 54 and a quarter, not even a half. we'll thank Jimmy for that one. What's up, guys? We got Jimmy. We got Sean. We got Lucas. We got Eric. We got the billions of warriors watching us now, and the trillions that'll be watching us some other time because they're asleep on the other side of the world.
Later.
What's going on? Look at that OR hat. I forgot. I couldn't wear mine. It was too late when we started the show. It's downstairs, but I did get mine. Thank you, Lucas.
Okay.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Looking forward to mine.
quite a bit to get in the mail, man. Sorry.
But Eric's got a hat on.
Sean, that hat
brim.
fits you.
Oh, there
that hat
it
fits
is.
you. I feel pretty
That
smart
hat
when I
fits you
wear
on
it.
a nicely as a pair of Rocky Mountain clothing jeans.
Oh my God! Don't even mention it.
Nice reference there.
Rocky jeans. Rockies
That is
jeans.
a
Guys,
direct
look it up.
shout out to our sponsor. No, they're not really our sponsors, but Rocky Mountain jeans.
Check them out. If you can find a vintage pair of Rockies jeans, gentlemen, all the guys out there, go find it, wear it.
I got some
If you're interested, Rockies, in a sponsorship, call us. Let us know.
If they're still around, we are here for
I
you.
still have my Chuck Norris action pants from the comic books, man. Remember those?
Oh, there
Chuck Norris action pants, stretchy jeans.
Jeez.
I
think anyone's gonna mess with anyone wearing these bad boys?
Anybody wants a roundhouse from a guy wearing these?
Rex Kwando.
What were those skater pants when we were kids? Skids.
Oh,
Where they had
Zumbas or
yeah, man. There's all
Vision
kinds of
streetwear.
Jenkos.
comfortable stuff.
Vision
Mine
streetwear.
were Jordache.
Yeah.
Jordache.
Whatever
Oh.
Sears had, my parents got me.
Was that you? Like you had like the bum equipment on and the Cavaricis and stuff like that, right?
Oh no! Whoa.
Oh, okay.
Bum? Oh, bum? B-U-M?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
yeah, it was like the Cavaricis with the tag right in front.
The rolled up fucking cuffs
Tight
at the
roll.
bottom, so your ankles were showing.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on, Armando. Were you a Nike guy or British Knights? Remember British Knights?
Oh, I had British Knights.
I had a
I
pair.
had like twists in my sneakers.
I had British Knights.
Or the Reebok pumps with the little basketball and the tongue, and you.
I had a
pump it up
tennis
with a pair.
pair that did nothing.
Oh, wow.
I need to see.
We're all
Eric.
showing our age.
Armando was a Adidas Stan Smiths,
Ooh.
the classic.
Oh, actually, no. I never liked plain like white sneakers. I needed like something, which is why I think I went with the British Knights. Oh my gosh, British Knights.
The indoor soccer shoes is what we would always wore growing up, man.
Maybe we should.
Man.
Maybe we should build some of them. Or shoes.
Yeah,
Didn't
absolutely.
Jonah do those?
I don't know.
Or branded
Jonah.
sneakers.
Didn't Jonah make those shoes for his friend?
Oh yeah, those
Adult
heels.
Entertainment District.
Oh
High
yeah,
heels.
that project was a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah.
I remember seeing
Not
some,
worth mentioning.
I remember seeing some Telegram videos on that. Anyway, we're not here talking about fashion, guys, because obviously we're not fashionistas.
I'm looking for some
Not
British
passionate.
Knights for Christmas, man. Come on.
Hey, you know we're
I'm
gonna
looking for
look
that
them up.
Jacquard Noir, man. Some of that, men's cologne. Jacquard Noir.
Car Noir from
Jacquard Noir.
CVS, the black
Yeah.
bottle with the red stripe.
Yep.
Right
Oh,
next to
yeah.
the cool water.
I used to bathe in that one.
I can still smell my 8th grade graduation with that.
The obsession, Calvin Klein obsession. Was,
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Jeez, mine was Polo Sport.
Yep.
Sport, the blue bottle.
I remember that one. Yep.
Wow.
Awesome.
We have
Jeez.
digressed.
Okay, so
greatly
anyway,
already.
enough
We're
about
about stinkies.
cologne. Enough about cologne and Rocky's jeans. What we got going on? What's going on in the OR world? So we don't have guests, but we have a couple of updates. Let's go. Let's. We're going to talk about ourselves.
We're talking
This
about us.
episode. I hope you don't mind.
Let's talk about Osiris Protocol.
Oh,
Yeah.
Some,
ooh.
Yeah,
tinkering,
V2.
some tinkering going on.
Nick's
What's
got some,
tinkering on that front?
He's got some really cool graphics updates that he's put into the game. He was banging out like 200 frames per second the other day when we were sitting there
What?
watching for just a short. But yeah, man, he's really done a lot of optimization on the game. It's I think it's going to be
Interactive
pretty cool.
map. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. We should have version 1 where we can internally test it out. What did you say, by the end of this week, right? Or maybe next week.
Yeah,
He'll be in the chat shortly, either way, to let us know.
and
If
this
he's
is
listening.
this is going to be one of those get it out there in front of folks, do some deliberate marketing for it, make sure it goes. It's not like the first version where it was kind of a ready, fire, aim on our part. That was meant to be the proof of concept so that we could get to the second. And so there'll be some deliberate marketing going on for that, and the release will be sometime in the spring most likely. We haven't set a date yet, but Nick is enjoying doing Nick building in that game. He likes to show us his cool progress every day, and it is cool. I think it's going to be a lot of fun features in that thing, man. Maybe some NFT drops Maybe a little. We'll let him tease if he comes on.
Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Nick loves Easter eggs. We all know Nick loves Easter eggs.
Tom the Easter Bunny.
Yeah. So there'll be
forward
some
to
Easter
playing,
eggs
man.
inside that game.
Playing some games lately, a lot. Like Modern Warfare 2 is really
a lot of interesting new games coming out right ahead of the Christmas.
Modern Warfare 2 is really it's intense, man. It really is good. I was just talking to Lucas about how I was playing the single player mode again and how it's really tense.
Yeah, I was doing some research on blockchain games, especially on Xbox. There's about 6 of them that are on Binance. Most are in development still. I think there's actually one live or coming live, but that's not a big mix. And so, staying on that Microsoft trail, man, it's a long waiting line for those cats. But I think that's going to happen. We're pushing hard to make that happen. We really want that to happen. We want that pelt on the wall, as our CEO loves to say.
Yeah.
We want to put that pelt on the wall. So that's one of those things. We've been not active, in the chat groups and whatever. It's because our head is down and we're working. But we got some cool stuff out on the street. The bubbles are out. We're marketing the bubbles to select audiences right now. I can show that bubble.
Yeah,
absolutely, man.
I was gonna say we should.
Playing around with
show a little
product, Black Knight, all kinds
product
of stuff.
offering.
Yeah.
Can you show
Yeah,
it?
so
Do
this
we
is
want to show it? Do we want to not show it?
Yeah, I'm busting it up here. So just a little walk around inside of this, and this is really our demo site. We invite select folks to come in and play around with it. It started out as Project Arclight, so that's what we've left it up on our own side over here. But it has that functionality that most of the big social media companies have. We've included some gamification in here. What's really funny about this is when Nick was deving this site, we played on it for like 2 or 3 days. And you earn your points obviously when you do likes and build stuff and whatever. And Nick tore the site down and built it up one day. And it was disappointing, man. Me and Lucas were complaining. We're like, dude, I had like 6 diamonds in that thing.
I'm not putting any extra content on him. He'll just delete it all.
Yeah.
No warning, no nothing, man.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. But it does have, the ability to do chat in there. One of the added features is an encrypted chat to go back and forth with. The we've got the events plugin down here. We're looking at small music venues in the state of Texas. So if you're out there listening to small music venues and you're looking for a better solution to build your community around, we think this is a pretty good one. And the reason we think it's good is because it allows you to monetize your audience. You can charge for membership if you'd like. There's ads that can be run in there. You don't have Big Brother looking over your shoulder, algorithms blocking your content, kind of the rest of the things. So we feel like this private social media is kind of the way of the future for building your audiences out, whether it be for NFT projects or learning management systems or, whatever the case is. We created a couple dummy events inside of here just to play around with the functionality of this stuff. And it works like most of your other stuff does, Eventbrite, etc. But really easy to create. You create the amount of tickets. You can do your customized venue inside of here. There's a free app on the App Store that you can download to actually take the tickets once linked up to ArcLight. So it's really good for small music venues, maybe in, I don't know, Chicago or some weird place like that. Anybody lives up there, Jimmy? Yeah, so it's got your geolocation in there. Again, kind of a one-stop shop. It's a really flexible platform. You can do with really what you want. If you want to use it for a learning platform, some people are using it for yoga and whatever content you want to distribute to your audience to help modify them. I haven't built any courses in here yet, but if you look at the courses dashboard, it allows you to do the instructor role, or it allows you to be the student role. Obviously, if you own the bubble, you're going to be the instructor and put the content on, etc. Got it all, just like Canvas or Blackboard or any of the rest of the products out there. You really get creative and kind of gamify some of the things in here to keep your students interested if you want to. Photos, videos, forums, it's email invites. It's a real flexible platform. We're pretty proud of it, and we think people are going to like it. It's just a matter of getting out there in front of folks, having people play around with it a little bit. and seeing what it can do. Love to see what your imagination can conjure up.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, one of the more challenging enterprises is how do you monetize content, and a lot of painstaking efforts were made to kind of build in some of those functional opportunities that aren't on some of the public socials, for more a more refined network management solution to where you can control your memberships within the space. You can it's Web3 enabled. You can do an NFT marketplace. You can rock some ticketing. Like Sean was saying with the event management, plugs right into Eventbrite. Ticketing wise, it's a little bit more cost effective for these small to medium sized venues to be able to run their own ticketing gate from their website, save some money, really kind of service all of those kinds of needs.
It kind of brainstorming the use cases around this, talking to our own local musicians. The money isn't necessarily made on the gig, for ticket sales for the guys playing the gig, right? And so this will allow you the ability to monetize your swag. Most of the concerts that I've been to, it's like swag on site. That's it, right? They don't charge you $50 for a t-shirt or whatever the case might be. But once you leave, you might catch a guy in the parking lot hawking the rest of the leftover t-shirts or maybe some one-offs that he printed somewhere. But here you can hang your wares. So if you're a venue owner, you can list other people's stuff for them and cut them a commission check if you want to. Or it allows you to have a longer audience engagement time when you're selling things like cups, t-shirts, signed guitars. If you want to auction them off, I see that a lot in the small venues in Texas. You get a signed guitar, which is really cool, man. But it's kind of a one catch price. So you catch that guy coming through the gate. He's got a pocket full of money before he starts with the adult beverages. And he's like, oh yeah, I got to have that, signed guitar. And it's really a snapshot purchase. Here you can auction it if you really want to. Mm-hmm. So we think there's a lot of ways for owners of this bubble to go ahead and monetize the platform itself to the point where it'll pay for itself pretty easily. So yeah, we're proud of the bubble, and we hope people glom onto that idea and
add revenue splits for your bubble. I mean, there's a couple different opportunities for monetization. If you're interested, reach out and we'll connect.
Absolutely. So Lucas also mentioned we're working on the Hyperledger on the backside as part of our business initiative. We're looking for that enterprise grade solution on the bottom side, and we're doing some pretty interesting stuff with building out some middleware and looking to introduce an enterprise grade solution for lots of fields, whether it's a home title industry or potentially, logistics markets. Some of the big guys right now, like Walmart, are using Hyperledger to do the logistics tracking because it creates that supply chain integrity and that auditable trail. And so we've been working diligently and hard on that. And again, just as the roadmap states, we'd like to integrate that into our own ecosystem. And when we do that, we've been talking to a few partners here and there who are potentially interested in that. So work is being done on a daily basis to push those products forward. That's what we're up to. Where's Santa Claus at? Is he going to pop in off?
Santa Claus?
Easter Bunny Santa Claus,
yeah,
right?
Old Saint Nick.
The Santa Claus that likes to leave Easter eggs, right?
Easter egg Santa Claus?
I don't think Santa Claus is supposed to leave Easter eggs. He always leaves coal in my house. I don't know why.
Sean's a bad boy.
What's on the Christmas list this year, boys? What's the hot item? I got to do some. I haven't written my letter yet, so I don't.
I actually do have something. I'm gonna have to pull it up because you got. I already know Jimmy.
The hazard car for that was seen in Revenge of the Jedi.
Here we go.
In the background.
He wants the original Revenge of the Jedi.
Actually, I didn't even know this thing existed until my friend Larry, who mutual friend of Jimmy and I, Mr. Larry Roberts. I'm gonna have to get rid of my background real quick. But the comic version action figure of the one and only Bounty Hunter, man. which I'm trying to find, man. I'm trying to actually see if I can't grab them now. But
who's that? Jar Jar Binks?
Yeah, I knew something was coming, man. I knew something.
Oh, so anyway, what about you guys?
So
what about you guys?
I want a PlayStation 4, a PlayStation 5.
A PlayStation 5? Is that your Christmas list item?
That's mine. Yeah, my daughter already. I was talking to her about it. I know, Dad, it's going to be a toy or action figure or something. So
Armando, what's on your Christmas list?
I don't know. I really don't have anything that I don't like.
Come on, man.
I was thinking maybe like a new smartwatch, but I the one I had like years ago, I just never used. I can't think of my wife was asking the kids. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I'm still thinking. They're gonna have to do. It's gonna have to be a game time decision.
Okay.
Or maybe we'll hear what you guys are getting besides Jar Jar Banks. I don't want that.
Lucas, what's on your Christmas list, brother?
I would like a Doom buggy.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't know
buggy.
I want to do.
It doesn't have to be running. I can fix it myself, or I can try and fix it myself.
Dune buggy.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty fun to have. I got a few acres that I could
at his prairie. Yeah, he can ride.
Tear it up on.
I think you should build a racetrack.
That'd be cool. You probably got the space.
It would be
for it.
cool. Like
Somebody has a motocross. Somebody has a motocross track not too far from my house. It's pretty impressive. I was like, oh.
My Christmas list is already fulfilled. I get all my Rugrats under one roof for a day and a half or two.
Yeah.
That's really all I want, man.
Yeah, same here. My daughters are coming home. One of them's going to be here tonight, and the other one comes home tomorrow. So
yeah, it'd be good to see them. Yeah, they're off in college and getting smart and whatever.
Yeah, exactly. As much as they they tend to get on my nerves, but then when they're gone, I miss them getting on my nerves. Interrupting me,
for sure.
You miss it. So anyway,
yeah, you can be
kids.
Well,
Jimmy's being quiet. Jimmy's got something on his list. He's got something big.
He's digging over there, man.
We thinking of soldier. Oh, there you go. All right.
I was about that close from buying a PlayStation 5 the other day. We're at GameStop. Just swap it. You always get the insurance on the disc because my kids just trash them. So we go through them pretty regularly. We're up there. They had somebody had just traded one in, and I was like, can't do it. Already spent too much money on technology.
And it's too bad we don't know of a company that could do like digital rights management on blockchain or something.
Hey.
Maybe GameStop, if you're listening, we want to take away your business. We want you to be on chain.
Partnership. We won't even take away your business. We'll get you.
That's right. We'll build you a badass NFT marketplace.
Yeah.
Sell your licenses online. No more scratch CDs. For Xbox Live. Oh no, what is it now? Series X. Sorry, Xbox Series X.
X. Fancy.
A quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's take one.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Pay them bills, boys.
What does CBGB stand for?
Country Bluegrass Blues.
We have a band.
You're gonna want to crank it.
Not very country.
This club's gonna be different.
This band is Talking Heads.
We're Blondie. We're the Ramones.
We're the Jet Boys.
Patti Smith Group.
Lou Reed. I can't sleep on a mattress when bands are getting signed right and left.
These kids have something to say. We really should listen.
And we're back. We are back.
We is back.
Time for the CEO to talk.
Oh no, we'll just talk about roadmap stuff. Just like it says on the token, there's a burn coming up before the end of the close of the quarter, and we've got about 2 weeks. So be looking for that. I believe it was October unlock we'll just go ahead and
Burn,
burn,
baby,
that
burn.
whole bit.
To burn one up for Christmas.
That's right.
New Year's
The
burn?
Christmas burn.
The Yule
Christmas.
log.
New Year's Eve, Christmas. Who knows?
Yule log.
The Yule
The Yule
log.
log.
Filled with token.
What's on Nick's Christmas list this year, I wonder?
I don't know. I thought he was going to join us. He should come on through. We weren't going to stay on an hour.
I don't know.
Yeah,
man.
he'll be on next week, hopefully.
Hit him up. Is he not coming on?
He mentioned something about a Army uses nowadays, the VR goggles. What are they called? I know what the Army calls them.
Brain is just completely fried.
I'm having a brain lock tonight, man. Let's see. Let's ask the Google machine about those big Microsoft goggles.
When in doubt,
the general says he wants a new 3D printer, MK3.
Probably.
Chat.
The general
to go
wants
with his other 4 printers.
Caught that.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys have caught that FTX dude in Bahamas, huh?
Oh, that's right, man.
Yeah. Sam. I finally heard that guy speak. I thought speaking like that was only like a joke.
No.
I thought that was only when you made fun of someone.
Oh, I know, man. It's the HoloLens. That's what it is. It's the HoloLens.
That's what it is.
Yeah. Pretty cool stuff, man. Pretty cool tech. I hear the Army's having a little trouble with the overheating of that thing, but maybe we can help them out with that.
Maybe.
Be pretty cool.
Maybe we can help Starbucks with their Odyssey NFT project that's coming out too.
That interesting too, huh?
Yeah.
I know we don't have anything to do with it, but just kind of in the news. That's pretty exciting. You get one of those major brands like Starbucks signing up. They're really just kind of taking off the blockchain aspects of it, so you don't really know that it's blockchain, and you can scale into some of your participation. It's like a combo with their rewards program, earn points, buy NFTs, those opportunities. I haven't done a whole lot of reading on it, but it looks pretty promising. They're just trying to take and help with some mass adoption of the new tech, which is pretty insightful.
Sounds like they might need some help with the bubble.
I think so. I'm just thinking the same thing.
I think we give the bubble to everybody. We give everyone a little taste, a little sniff.
I think everybody's
going to come back for more.
Maybe.
A sip, a little snort, a little.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
Get them hooked. Yeah.
Gotta get them Starbucks points. God knows my wife should have enough Starbucks points by now.
My wife does, man, she does the same thing. She's like, well, let me pay for it. I go, why are you so anxious? She's like, well, because I get my points. It's like, you know what? She's got like 2,000 some points. Like, start using them, man. Come on.
No,
I got
10,000 points.
You get free coffees? Man. Don't you get free coffees?
Yeah, I don't mess around. Come on now, man.
She's banking them, dude.
Yeah, right.
For a rainy day.
She has 2,500 points on her phone. Come on.
Wow.
If you're listening, baby. Come
What
on now.
do you do? Just swap it out for coffee?
Yeah, it's about 150. Well, here, just to give you the how the numbers work, 150 points, you get a free coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
sounds like crypto.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny you say that, man. Yeah, Bucks points, right? Starbucks.
Oh, Bucks. Starbucks buck.
Bucky Bucks.
Yep.
Bucky Bucks.
Star
like
coins.
Beaver nuts.
For
For those that are in the know.
Yeah. Exit 191, Highway 35. If you don't know what's there, you've never been to Texas.
Yeah.
Hey,
Anybody tracking
Armando.
any of the World Cup stuff? Watching the game?
I haven't, man.
I watched a little bit of the Argentina-Croatia semifinal. It looked pretty good. Missed the France-Morocco was what I wanted to watch. But
Who's the favorite?
the final is France and Argentina. France, they can go back-to-back World Cup champions if they win. They won last go round.
I like Messi, man. I got to watch that game.
He's on a mission.
He's a baller, dude.
Yeah.
He is the man.
I think he's got the lead for the Golden Boot. He's tied with that cat from Mbappe from France. They both got 5 goals. Messi's got more assists, and that's the tiebreaker right now. So it comes down to the final. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oof. I never thought I'd be a soccer fan. We don't call it football here in the U.S.
Oh, I love being over in Europe when the World Cup's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Man. It's a blast. Oh yeah.
Oh,
The whole city shuts down and everybody goes to the city center. Man, it's just one big, good community event. You can be in, like, especially if you're in like Stuttgart or something.
Yeah,
it's a blast. I love that stuff.
I was in Africa one year, in Ghana specifically, and they had one black and white TV like in the middle of the village plugged into a generator with the rabbit ears up, and the whole village was gathered, and Ghana won that game. My goodness.
Wow.
My goodness, was there a celebration? You just can't imagine how dedicated those fans are.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Phenomenal, dude. It was fun. It was really fun. I'm not a soccer fan, but it was like, man, I was right there. It was fun. Couldn't believe it.
I was in Switzerland, and then we went to Germany, Eurorailed to Germany, and they had a TV in every cafe, outdoor, indoor. You couldn't not be somewhere in whatever city you were in. I think at the time we were in Frankfurt, and there's no way you were going to miss that game. Outdoor cafe, indoor, they had TVs everywhere. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They take it. Yeah, you got to appreciate that though, man. They take it serious, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is the sport.
Yeah,
Where was
exactly.
Last World Cup, I think I was over in Kosovo, maybe. So we went from like watching a World Cup game we went to a castle and saw David Bowie play live in a castle in the middle of Kosovo. Man, it was one of the wildest nights of my life, man. It's crazy.
That's a bucket list.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, man, that's about as cool as it sounds, man. David Bowie at a castle.
Yeah, there was like maybe 300 people in it. Really was crammed in, man. It was nuts. It was a really intimate show, man.
I was gonna say private show. Oh man, those are the best.
Hey man, this is kind of on the holiday side of town. What's your best Christmas ever that you can remember? Ooh, tough question. Go ahead, Eric. I know you got a best Christmas.
Hold on. I think I even got the picture I can pull up for it. You guys go first. Let me find this picture.
He's going to find a picture of Yoda. It's going to be Yoda from Revenge of the Sith.
Like just a memory or what you got or?
I don't know. Best Christmas ever, man. Whatever it was. Whether it was family, whether it was something you got when you were a kid, whether it was something memorable. That's a tough one.
One of my favorite is, man, I had to be like 12, and it was just all the boxes were checked, man. It was so sweet. I got one of those Sigma bikes that had the disc over the wheels, some new Guess jeans, man. I was like, man, I was on it, doggone it, just riding around my neighborhood on this bike. It was sunny, like 65 on Christmas Day. It's burned in my brain. I can still see myself like jumping one of these little curbs in my old neighborhood, man.
That's awesome.
For me, I was literally the Christmas Story kid, man. I was the Red Ryder BB gun kid. I was 8 years old.
I had one of those too.
I'll never forget it.
Really?
I'll never forget it, man. I sat and I begged and begged and begged. I was just like that little dude, man. And when I opened that Red Ryder BB gun, and it was North Dakota, man. It was cold in the wintertime. Like, I got to go outside and shoot this thing. So, man, I crawled to the top of the haystack with it. It was freezing cold. I got one BB out. I dropped it and broke the stock.
Oh, no.
Best and worst ever, dude.
All in 1 hour, it sounds like.
Heartbreaking.
Broke the stock. That's when I discovered duct tape. It was terrible. The rest of those Christmases, man, it really, it's about family, I think, and being, now that you're older, you understand what your parents thought about then. When you're a little kid, it's all about stuff, dude. I want my stuff. Now my kids are a little bit older, and it's like the big thing for us now is really just to hang out on Christmas. Go drive around to Windcrest and look at the Christmas lights and drink hot chocolate with the windows down. Simple, pretty simple stuff, but really just about hanging out.
Yeah, we're trying to give the kids experiences this year, so we're not as heavy on the gifts and kind of going to do something weird and cool and make some memories in a different way.
Yeah, because I don't think my kids are watching, but we were trying to figure out what to give them, and we just don't know. And they don't really even ask for anything throughout the year. The only time we ever get them stuff like for clothes during their birthday or like shoes when they need it. But like everything else is, you get them a phone, get them a watch, they don't need it. Like, so we have no idea what to get them. We still don't know what to get them, other than like clothes because they're getting bigger. But
smart.
I feel like things, like you said, Luke, it's like it's more about experiences these days, because things, I feel like novelty wears off so quick. Unlike us, like when we were growing up, toys last forever. Look at fucking Eric, right? Sorry, look at Eric. He's got toys.
He still hadn't even opened some of them.
Example.
He hadn't even opened some of his Christmas gifts yet.
And these days, toys are like, it's
like the 40-year-old version when he's talking about, how much discipline it takes as a 9-year-old not to open this toy.
You had, what does he say? You got the $6 million man's boss. Come on.
Eric, but look at us. Eric's got like 80 grand right all behind him. We just don't know it.
Like 80 grand too.
Trying to find it was when I got the Empire Strikes Back, the AT-AT. And the box was just gigantic. It was I was about the same size as the box, I remember that because it was the biggest thing I had owned Star Wars wise, or really like the biggest toy. The thing was just so cool, and I'll find it somewhere, man. But my dad helped me put it together, and it was that. It's kind of a close because it was that, or if you guys remember the cartoon Mask with the cars that would transform. It wasn't Transformers, but they're like these automobiles that would transform into like battle things or whatever. But I had a Boulder Hill playset, if you remember. That was a gas station that turned into a fortress or whatever. Those are my two, as far as like a toy or getting something memories. Those were the two.
Jimmy, what do you got? You got to have some kind of a story, man.
Probably when I got my first guitar.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, there you go.
It had to be your first guitar, right?
Yeah, probably that was the best time, because that's changed my life.
How
was
old
it Mockingbird, or was that something different?
Oh no, it was a Fender Strat.
Okay, got it. Okay.
Ooh. No, that was Mockingbird was long after that. I'm talking about.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah, the Mockingbird was a long time later. But yeah, that was probably the best one because getting that guitar just changed my life.
Damn. My first guitar I got for my birthday, so that would be another fond memory, but not Christmas. That's awesome. Cool.
I got a set of boxing gloves when I was 10 years old, and my sister knocked me out with them. So that's memorable. Not exactly a Christmas thing.
Busted your chops, huh?
It's not braggable, but
we don't do Christmas brawls like we used to when I was a kid, man. when you grow up in a really small town, people know too much about you and each other, and it always ends bad, especially after the adult beverages flow. Always ends ugly, man. Good. So that the purpose of this show really was just to come on, say hi to everybody, tell you a little bit about what's going on with us, and to tell you we're not going to take away from your time during the holiday season. Are we tuning in next week for the Warrior Hour? I think we're not, right? We're gonna bounce for a couple weeks.
Give a good. Yeah, I don't mind giving a break. Absolutely, man.
I can take the next 2 weeks off, probably. Yeah, that's fine. That's not unreasonable.
Yeah, and
because they're so close. They're so close, because the Wednesday, it's like the Wednesday right before the weekend, and then the next Wednesday is right after the weekend. So
I think we would, as a group, I think we would rather you spend time with your family during this time. We love you, and we want you to come spend time with us, but spend time with your family, man. There's not enough of it. It goes away far too quick. Yeah, kids leave, traditions get broken, new traditions started. So, think about it and maybe start your own Christmas tradition this year if you don't have one yet. But no matter how silly it is, it's going to be something that those kids will remember. We can't remember stuff other than breaking my Red Ryder BB gun, which I'll never forget as long as I live. But
that's a great story, though, man. That's a memorable story. I got a BB gun 1 year too. Same thing. I didn't break mine, but I got one.
You don't remember stuff. Stuff lasts for a short time, but those memories last forever. So go make memory, dude.
So here's my question, man. I got to figure out what to get my wife.
Ooh.
I was gonna give her. I was considering getting her a new vacuum cleaner, but then I figured that might.
That is such a bad idea.
I'm kidding, man. I would never do that.
All we do at my house is practical.
Oh, there you go. You know what? I actually like the way Lucas said it, man. Just like building a tradition or a memory or something, man. Yeah. Doing something, man. That's cool because that'll stick with them.
Agreed.
Well, let's wrap this guy up then. Let's do that.
What do you guys say?
Let's do it.
We'll see you guys next year.
Most likely. All right. Well,
See you next
Warriors,
It's not
it has been a great year. It's been a great 2022. Happy to be here with you guys. Can't wait to see what the next year brings. Oh my gosh, that's right. There's even New Year's. It's not just the holiday season. It's New Year's.
It's everything. Everything falls on the
weekends
weekends too.
I know.
The new year.
The new year.
New starts,
All
new
right.
opportunities, new stuff.
New stuff.
New stuff.
Stay tuned, guys. We got a lot coming. Thank you. Thank you to the Warriors that have been faithful and loyal, that have been with us, understand what we're trying to do.
Get it. They get it.
They get it.
Well, not a lot, but a couple don't.
And to those that may have lost,
plenty of time to come back whenever everything connects, man. It's okay.
It's okay. We're still here. We didn't go anywhere. We're still here every week. Don't you get it? Damn it. Well, guys, if we don't speak, have a great holiday. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
We will. We'll speak.
And I'm sure we'll speak, but I'm just talking to the millions and billions.
To the millions and billions, we'll see them next year.
Or a couple people that are watching us tonight, because we don't have a guest, so I get it. We're not as fun without a guest.
You're always a good time to talk.
Yeah, always a good time, Armando. Always.
We try.
Matter of fact,
all right, guys.
Let's tell them about the spin-off show you're going to have, the Armando Hour. Come on.
Is Eric still talking?
It's the Armandalorian. It's the Armandalorian.
One more time.
And I just got it early. Merry Christmas.
Armandalorian. Yeah, no, that would only have like 3 viewers.
Yeah.
From us to everybody out there, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you next year.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, guys. Have a good evening.
Cheers.
Peace out.